Hey everybody, it's a great day. Why is it a great day? Because we are up, we are moving, we are breathing air and having the opportunity to do stuff that unfortunately a lot of people did not wake up and get the opportunity to do today. So let's take advantage of it. I know I've been away for a bit and I apologize for that. Just fell out of my habits, right? Fell out of my routine. And now I'm just working towards getting back into those habits, getting back to sharing, getting back to growing. And I'm just sharing it out here in case maybe it helps somebody else. Right. If it does, that's wonderful. Sharing in a comment, or if there's a topic you want me to try to cover as I work to try to improve myself, you could share it and let's do some research together and learn together. But I got back to my reading, opened my book, Unlock Your Potential. It's a good book. I really enjoyed it. It's offered a lot of great points. What really resonated today and that I wanted to share is something called the Perception Paralysis Loop. I know for me, my self-image of myself is terrible. It's not as respectful as it needs to be, right? I spend a lot of time thinking, oh, well, what am I going to provide? Even creating these videos, like at first, I'm like, why am I going to bother? Who's going to get anything from me? Who am I to act like I can help? And turns out that what I'm really trying to do is just share to show that you're not alone, that, nobody's perfect. Gary Vee says it all the time. Everybody else is fucked up too. But we all have this thing, we have this perception of ourselves that everybody else is so much better and so much ahead and so much smarter and so much this and that. And at the end of the day, you need to realize they're not. They're people too, and they're just as fucked up as we are. But what this perception paralysis loop is that there becomes a time in our life where we shift. We shift from learning, going to school, doing all the academia and all that, to doing, right? To creating your life for yourself, and then, buying a house, starting a family, getting a spouse, all that other fun stuff. So what happens is we become embarrassed to be seen as somebody who is not already competent in things that we think we're supposed to know, right? You didn't get any class on adulting. They didn't teach you what you should or should not know. You just kind of learn it as you go. And, we get embarrassed by things that we don't know because we think everybody else knows everything. And I can't reiterate enough, that's not true. They don't. They are just as fucked up as we are. So the thing is, once our identity starts shifting from student to adult, we resist these situations that would result us in knowing, because again, we want to hide our knowledge gaps. And it makes sense, right? As adults in our job, what are we judged on? What are we graded on? We're graded on competence. So we're not going to highlight places where we don't know something. We're not going to talk about that. We're going to keep focusing on things that we know and do very well. And that stunts our growth and then limits us in our true capabilities, right? And this becomes a self-defeating loop. Continues over and over again because we avoid the learning situation because we're embarrassed. And what happens is we don't learn it, we still don't know it, and we're stuck in our own little shell and we feel kind of caged in. So here's what I'm going to charge everybody with today. Try it. Give yourself a little bit of push. Maybe develop an alter ego. My daughter did that with rowing. She had an alter ego when she became the coxswain, to be somebody, to be a leader, right? It wasn't in her normal persona to be outgoing and yelling and screaming at and directing, but she put on that alter ego, put on that persona, and became that person, and got second team all conference her senior year at Catholic. Super proud of her for that. So maybe develop that alter ego, maybe have that shift, maybe put up your hood and think, all right, now I'm going to be this person, and these are the things I'm going to do. This is my transition, right? And just try it and push. Momentum, it's a strong counterbalance to insecurity, right? So let's build some momentum by trying something, by doing something. Don't be embarrassed. If you feel embarrassed, come to me and let's try it together. We'll learn it together. I won't judge you. So give me a shout. I don't know. Anyway, that's the lesson for today. Let's keep improving. Let's keep showing grace to ourselves and to each other, and let's make it a great day.